How are we going? Spoke about using this little beauty here, this grafting knife here. Have a look at it. It's a duo budding knife or grafting knife. It's a beauty. We've got them on our website too. So there's also left hand. So you can use, I suppose you can try and use your left hand on the right hand blade because it's got a flat side and a curved side. And this is the right hand one, and you always pull towards you. And what I'm doing here now is going to demonstrate how to do a whip and tongue, which is basically, now this is my rootstock, this is my tree. I haven't got it attached to a tree, but imagine that being to it attached. I've cut a wedge there, or a splice across the top there. And now this is the sample wood that I want to graft onto. So let's call this a Josephine pear, and this is a Corella pear. I want to graft a Corella onto here. So what I'm going to do is match the splice length. You can see it's quite short. So I need to get the same length in area so I can join them together. Now, after I cut this, I'll demonstrate the next part. So the first part is holding the knife in position. This is how I hold it. That's about the length, and pull towards yourself. And you can pull that away. It's like, don't pull too hard. You shouldn't stab yourself anyway. It's a lot safer that way. Anyway, so we've done that. See how nice and clean it is there with one cut? Let's line it up. It's not too bad. Yeah, it's pretty good actually. All right, so now what we got to do is halfway between the two, I've got to cut a notch down to there, and this side here as well. So not halfway, just past halfway. I'm going to cut above and come down, and just above halfway and back down into that. So it's a bit of a whip and tongue. So I've got to cut this in here. Now when I do this, I've got to balance my thumbs. Now this is a weird position to be in, but I'm just walking that in. See that? It's a waddle. See that little waddle I'm doing there? Just carefully like that, and opening it up. So you can see I've opened it up. The purpose of that is so I can get a bit of foundation going on there, so I can stabilize the two together. Now I've done that side. Now I've got to do the opposite side. Now I've started up there, so I've got to make sure that I get the same area on the opposite end. And this is the other side now. Okay. Walk it down. Bit more. Okay, but let me show you first what I've done closely. I've cut into there, see there? And I've got another cut into there. There. That needs to go a bit deeper, like that. All right? And now, remember, this is attached to a tree, so you're doing this on a branch. It's not in the air like this it is at the moment. And this is the one that's going to go straight over the top, and we're going to line up the two slits that we've got there, and we're going to push it all the way down so they overlap and the ends meet nicely. And if I can see, it needs to be cut a little bit deeper. That's all. You can see it's not quite deep enough. I want to cover this area there. It doesn't matter if it overlaps a little bit on top, but I need to get the bottom half right. So we're going to cut this a little bit deeper now. And don't force it, because this knife is super sharp, and I'm got to be careful, and just that little walk will help you cut through. There we go. We've gone a lot deeper there now. We'll just do a little bit more on this side as well. There it is, like that. All right, back to it. Now I'm not wearing my glasses, so I'm hoping I've got this nice and tight. Have a look at that. There you go. So we just got to tape this over and press down the ends nice and neatly. We've got the sides nice and flush, and now I'm going to use this tape here. Now, like I said to you yesterday, this is similar to your buddy tape. I might leave it on the roll, in fact, and just run with it around neatly like this. This will stretch just as well. See how it stretches? Let me grab it properly, like that. This will stretch just as well as the buddy tape, 1/10 of the price, and the benefit of having a twig in your hand, you can spin the twig around. So the thing about this is it's actually pretty firm. There you go. If I run my finger next to it like that and just spin it, we get a nice tight seal there. And it should be self-adhesive as well, folks. And there you go. Whip and tongue with the Italian grafting budding knife here, both available on the website. Well, that's not available on the website, that is. So is the little manual here, so a guide to actually how to graft on your own at home using this. And remember, always use your metho to clean your tools before and after. cutting tools, and the Italian grafting tool as well. All these are available on our website, folks, and because it's the weekend, we're running up to 60% off everything online. Buddy tape, grafting knives, all pruning tools as well. Check it all out, vasilisgarden.com. From me, Vasily, Alessi.